Okay, here's another application we're going to see. It's called RunGPS, and usually it starts with the screen. And starting at the bottom, we're going to see all these icons, and this is for the screen you want. You can set up this. I'm going to show you a bit later. This is to start your application. I'm going to cancel it. To choose your sports, and you have lots and lots of sports here, even swimming. So I don't know how could you track your swimming, because usually it's very hard for the sensor to send information on water, and by the way you would need your phone, but anyway, you have that option here. This is to lock everything, so what it does, no matter whatever you touch, you don't do anything. So if you unlock it, the next one is the screen. So this way, if you don't touch the screen, it will shut down. This way it will become just a little bit, only a little bit of light, almost turned off, but you can actually see during the night, you can actually see it. And this other mode is full, it's full gas on the screen. This is for the heart rate sensor. And this is for GPS. So yes, you can find one GPS. You can set indoor mode here, outdoor mode, close, and this is for the options. The options here. Okay, at first glance, you have a start button at the top. You have a here you can set a title. No, I'm gonna edit title, cancel. This is for split. If, for example, if you have something that has laps, you can set a lap. So this is the same. So you ask yourself, okay, nice screen, but what can I do with it? So if you do a long press, I have heart rate here. You see nothing happens, but as I remove my finger, I have this option. And this option, I have the layout. As you can see here on the right, the layout starts to change. What type of screen do I want? And here I have what I want to see. And you may think, oh, we have a few. No, we have a lot. When I mean a lot, I mean a lot. This is just for heart rate. And you have average, minimum, maximum number of heartbeats. It can tell you how many heartbeats you've done in your activity. Heartbeat efficiency, it's a measure that they have. Lap, minimum heart rate, lap, this is for the splits. Minimum heart rate, the zones, heart rate sensor, the heart rate monitor, battery power. Okay, this is just for heart rate. Now let's see a common one. Speed. Speed, okay, GPS speed. You can use the speed from the GPS, or if you have a sensor. And this speed, usually it's like a small average for I don't know how many seconds, but usually the GPS speed is it's faster to update. Interval training, temperatures. You can have temperatures here. You can have time. Oximeter. If you have an oximeter here, cadence and distance. Usually these are the most common. The miscellaneous, you have the start buttons. You can have a start, stop button, a split button, a lap selector control, a diagram. I'm going to show you that in a few. Hair pressure, I like that. Oops, sorry. You can have a music player. You can have all of these small options here. So yes, you can add all this, but I'm going to show you some screens I've edited. This is one of my my personal screen, so I have heart rate, speed, cadence, distance, average heart rate, average speed, active time, slope, percentage of heart rate, and the battery of the telephone. Another one I have is the navigator, and here on the navigator you have on the top you have the remaining distance, remaining time, and arrival time, and you have of course the map. And here you have an option. When you press this, you have this option to, this is always point north, and this is follow the track. You can do a zoom, and yes, this is not Google Maps. This is this is OpenStreetMaps. It's very simple. You can point, you can do whatever you want. You can move around. These are the layers. You can choose offline maps. I have one here. One of my own. Yeah. Close. Okay, these are the maps. But you need a track. How do you do that? You go to options. Then we have, where is it? Navigation. Select the route. And here we have one. I'm just going to show you how it shows on the map. It takes a bit because this is navigate by route. It's going to take a little bit to load. Usually these routes, they have their tracks recorded every 2 seconds. So as you can see here at the top. Oh yeah, by the way, when you press this, when you press the compass, you can also select the route. I forgot about that. As you can see here you have a route. You can actually change the color of it. Navigation. I think it's in the settings. Just gonna try to change this. GPS, map settings. Track is blue, route is green. No, let's make it black so you can see better on the close. So you can see it better now. This is a black. So as you can see, here on the compass on the top left, you have two arrows. One is pointing where you're heading, and the other is where you have to go. This is not giving me the right distance because he hasn't fixed my location correctly yet, because I'm indoors right now. So one is telling me where I'm heading, and the other one is where the route is heading. So if I lose my route, you can see here he's telling me go that way. I'm pointing this. You can see here I'm pointing to the left, and it's already telling me go to the right. And I don't have any GPS fixed. But a few moments ago he could tell me that. So this is how you navigate with this software. It has this feature, which is quite nice, and has this one. Is that just gonna remove this so I can move it. Just gonna do, when I touch here, always point north or follow the direction that you're heading. So it's a nice feature. Other than that, what you have your training data. Like you have all the kilometers you've done, all the things that you've done, total extent. You can also change all of these. And you have diagrams. and say like diagrams. Yes, diagrams. This is actually a diagram of the height with the profile of the track I've loaded. There's no information here because I didn't do the track yet. This is for interval trainings, and you can edit this, and there's more. Some of them I'm not available because I don't use them. I have Wikipedia training. We also have a Power and a Navigator Plus. So there's lots and lots of screens and features you can enable and disable in this software. And here we have the big one, the one that I usually use. We're just gonna stop the navigation. Reset navigation. Okay. And I'm gonna show you on the diagrams. Training log. Let's no. I need something outdoor. It's probably indoor. Load training. As you can see here, these are the diagrams, and you have the ultimate, the profile of the track. This is GPS. This is cadence. This, when you don't have a sensor, it will detect it from the phone. Heart rate and a half. This is kilometers. This is actually a trip I did on my car, and I tested it on the car. Let me show you this with data. Training data. Remember, this was with the car. So max speed, average speed total. This is from since you started until you stopped. This will count even the time that you are stopped. Calories. This is well, you know, calculated. The distance, the trip time, the altitude. That's what I'm seeing here. In here, it's usually what I have. Navigator. This is the track I did. I had 2 stops. It represents the stops with 2. I like to call them dummies. They look very, very peculiar for me.